I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even in a good mood. But I guess I'm in a better mood than the lady behind me who just got hit. So I've been putting off this video for a little while. I had the idea shortly after I cleared majority of my Instagram feed to do a YouTube video about the reels that I make, because I probably, like you, have been consuming a lot of small business content. Hopefully this, if you are still consuming and not creating, is another little motivation that you need to stop. We do need to talk about this down here at the bottom. So I have dropped my phone so many times that there's officially now the slightest fraction of a crack going through my screen. It kind of goes across the camera, even though you can't really tell up here. For whatever reason, you tell down here in the side. So even though I'm not in the best of moods, even though things have not been the greatest lately, I still really would like to just knock this out the park. So if you are not ready to create, you're still consuming, here's some stuff that I think might be valuable. I keep looking at myself instead of at you. Here's some stuff that you might find useful. If I can share some insights and help somebody, I'll be happy. What I'm going to do is put the reel first, then come back with my commentary. And I'm gonna try to keep the commentary not choppy, but brief. You know, we're gonna keep it brief. Okay, in and out. Let's do it.
Truth be told, my phone's whenever you're around. You tie my soul to the ground.
Okay, new background, because I'm sitting in the back of my place of employment like a co-reap with my super duper cute special treat that I just got from the cafe that's down the way. I'm not really trying to spit these bars like I am, but just know they call me Young Guapo, okay? Okay. The reel that you just watched is from the 2 videos that I put on YouTube, inspired by this book that I still have called How to Be a Parisian Wherever You Are. And in the back of the book, I explain all this in those videos, so you should really just go watch them. But it explains that in whatever city you live in, you should have an address book of all the different places that you can go to for, you know, breakfast with your mother, your first date, your office away from the office. You know, you should have all those places. So before I left Indianapolis, my hometown, and came here, I decided to do that little scavenger hunt as my like love letter to Indy, to say goodbye, all the things, you know. I do think it's an aesthetically pleasing reel, but probably to me, because I love looking back at my city, but ultimately it doesn't really talk a whole lot about me or my blog and what else you can expect to see. It's just one of the random projects that you can see. So it's there, but what is it doing? You know, there are probably going to be multiple videos where they're going to have different readings. You know, it's like, it's there, but what is it doing? It's there, it kind of did the thing, and that thing is thinging, okay? We'll try to scale it there. 2 is basically just part 2 of the Parisian scavenger hunt. But it does do a little bit more of what I wanted the first video to do, which is kind of introduce people to the personality behind the blog, give them a little bit of an idea of the type of fun that we have here. You should really go watch those last 2 videos. I'm just saying. Go watch them. But after we finish this, because next reel is on the way.
Comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch.
Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. That is me trying to get y'all hyped because the hurricane is coming. The hurricane, the flood of ideas. By the way, I forgot to do the rating. So, second reel. Welcome to this galaxy of mine. Kind of did a thing, but what thing did it do? And I'll probably say the same thing for our third reel as well. Middle tier, like kind of getting there, but still not quite.
Bam, bam, so wham. Bam, bam, tick, ow, ow. Bam, bam, so wham. Bam, bam, tick, tack, ow.
Okay, see now we're cooking. Now we're trying to stay at the top level, right? We're showing up and telling people what it is. Yo, what's okay, not getting freaky with it, but we are demonstrating a bit more who we are behind the blog. That's important. People need to see you showing up to your shit. How are they going to show up if you ain't showing up to your shit? Huh? So, breaking it down, those 5 personas are still very important to the blog. And if you want to figure out how, you should probably go ahead and click the link that I'm going to go ahead and leave in the description box. Next video. Okay, this one's gonna be a little tricky. I don't want to put it on the bottom tier because it's not. Y'all can help me decide. I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. My wardrobe was kind of making me resistant to filming videos. I wanted to show up cute on camera. I didn't want to be looking the way that I was feeling. My friend Daria, brilliant, fabulous human being. She is a style strategist. She has her own brand, her own website, her own Instagram account. I'll link all that stuff as well. But I wanted to lift her up in the same way that she was lifting me up. She was really helping me reevaluate my closet, find that confidence. And that's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what her brand does. And that's what eventually my uppercase, we'll have to talk about the lowercase and we'll have to talk about the lowercase and uppercase versions of Black Alt. The uppercase branch of Black Alt is meant to do things like this. It's meant to lift up other Black creators. Mid-tier, definitely mid-tier. Demonstrating a product. Giving a little bit of context about the person behind the blog and her Oreo upbringing, and demonstrating what I want to bring to other teenage Black girls who are in the same place that I was in back then, where you're looking at the TV or you're looking at these magazines and you're like, well, I can't wear makeup and my hair doesn't look like that. Can keep it short and brief like the video. It's kind of a bottom tier. I mean, yes, it's showing a product that you can get, but I feel like it raises an even bigger question mark than it answers. So let's say bottom tier again. It's like the captions gave a lot more context than the videos did. You know, I had to use the captions to explain why I made the video, and you don't really want to do that. Expect them to skip past your caption unless you tell them in the video that they may not even watch all the way through. Read the caption. So yeah, they're cute or whatever. This one's nice, like it demonstrates a day in the life, and the caption was explaining that this is like a perfect day in the life. This is all that I want to do, is be able to create my projects, print them off, and pass them out. But you wouldn't know that unless you read it. So wah, wah, wah. This one we could probably give it mid-tier. I think we could give it mid-tier. We did that live stream to take people behind the scenes and show them the process of putting shit together. I was trying a new project out. I've never really designed, I've never really done a whole lot of like fabric art or design or anything like that. So I'm trying to document the process so that people who didn't tune into the live stream, because I was doing late night live streams at the time, people who didn't tune into them, you could still kind of see what was going on. And then it was encouragement to have people tune in for the next one, you know, and follow along with what I was doing. Also, sometimes I feel kind of weird coming to y'all in my PJs and a bonnet. As much as I want to keep it real with y'all, I guess. We really don't know each other like that. I haven't even had a sip yet and we're this hype. All you need is a sweet treat sometimes.
Like five, click, click, five. I've been going up like a pep. I've been looking fine through the madness. I can't find it who can know. I can't find nobody that can manage. But then I found you. Can we go? It's whatever you want. Can you move it on the floor? It's whatever you want.
I'm also seeing that we're starting to yap and rada and do all the chatter. So I'm gonna say, okay, so we're going behind the scenes again. It's not really like I'm really bad about talking to y'all, if you haven't picked up on that. So let's watch the next video and then we'll determine for sure. Okay, the one with the vision board, me tearing my room apart and everything, that's gonna be mid-tier. The one that follows that, where I'm getting ready to ski, that's gonna be a bottom tier. Here's why. The inspiration behind my YouTube name, I be in my room, B is my nickname, but then also that was my parents' like biggest complaint when I moved down here was, you don't come out of your room. Because that's where the magic happens. That's where the genius resides. So I feel like it was important to capture that. Like, you're gonna start over so many times. It's okay. It's really fun. As a matter of fact. You wanna know what really grinds my gears? This bottom tier video, 1000% has the highest number of views out of all my shit on my accounts. The audio was trending. I don't even remember if I put appropriate hashtags on the shit or whatever. But my guy, why are you in my video? Anyway, let's stay focused here. Anyway, yeah, it has over 4,000 views. Thousands of people have seen me. Thousands of people have seen me being a goofy goober and had no idea why. So I really, the voice, really like this video. I would consider it a second tier. Just because, listen, Linda, it's a second tier because our entire content is not literary based, right? So if my whole account was consistently showing shit that I'm reading and or writing, then yeah, top tier post, you did that. But it doesn't communicate my brand. It doesn't really say too much about me. Like, once again, we were heavy in the caption. Yeah, me and this reel didn't really mesh very well. So that's kind of why I want to put it on the bottom tier. But the importance of it, the purpose of it is definitely giving mid-tier. Has shown more of what I actually spend my time doing. You know, like these previous videos have been showing behind the scenes and showing the process, but you have no idea the process of what? What am I actually making? I make zines. And so I thought that was going to be the end of it, where people, oh, you're a zine maker, cool. Most people don't know what that is. So I wanted to start hosting a workshop for zines at work, and I had to explain what it was first. And once again, heavy on the caption, but it does show a bit more of what I create. So we can say it's mid-tier with a grimace. Okay, I know you're probably wondering, like, what the heck? New outfit, new background, new side of the car. But you're worried about the wrong thing right now, okay? Let's get back to what we were originally discussing. Let's just stay focused on that. I did go through and watch the rest of the videos so that I can hurry up and finish this, because I'm already over it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's a lot of reels. And if you're still here, you're still curious about this, you're a real one. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely, my friend commented and said that this needs to be on the explore page. So it definitely gives that sort of vibe, but that's not the sort of vibe that I'm really trying to bring to the table. It doesn't really say anything about what I'm doing. So it's at the top of the bottom tier, even though it's definitely in like my top 5, if not top 3 most popular videos. I have so much hope for this Twilight Zone zine. I do want to finish it at some point, but I think we already know that this is the bottom tier because it's only relevant for Halloween around that time, and the zine itself is not even finished. So posting that was a choice.
Like a bullet meant to be shot. You're the target down the spectrum. When I focus, I never miss. It starts with a kiss. La 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 la. She ricochets, and you don't notice. She's in your head, and you just don't notice. She ricochets, and you don't notice. She's in your head, and you just don't notice.
Okay, this one I would say mid-tier. I was thinking about doing this as a series, making multiple videos, like each time I switch out my hair, making a video, maybe using the same song because I love it. But yeah, mid-tier, bottom of the mid-tier. Even though I love this one, I am okay with recognizing that this is a bottom tier video. This was my birthday post, and it was a summary basically of all the creative things that had gotten me to that point. And we were kind of struggling those couple of months before my birthday, but yeah, you don't really know what's going on. You just see a whole bunch of different projects. I don't really get to dive into them. So unfortunately, it's a bottom tier, but it's a beloved bottom tier video. So real quick before we get to these next two, I don't know what I was doing when I started putting this video together. I know that I just took all the reels that I had in my camera roll and then I threw them into CapCut. I'll come back. I have three more that I actually want to get into. These next two are just palette cleansers. Like I said, I don't know how they got dropped off at this point in the video because they definitely belong further back, but they're there. I didn't want to deprive y'all. They're top tier to me, so you let me know if you would move them down or not.
This is what I want to see.
First, let me get that introduction. We on a long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea. I feel like I did too much. I feel like I did too much. Let's get naughty, yeah, I need all, yeah. I feel like I did too much. I feel like I did too much. Yeah, let's party, yeah, I need all, yeah.
Okay, this is top tier. I don't care, it's top tier, but I will say it's the bottom row of the top tier because it's like, damn, you did all that in December and it's, you know, entertaining. That's cool. I don't know if you fully can understand I do this. It's not just I did this, I do this, you know, and that's why it's the bottom tier. There isn't quite a call to action for y'all watching. It's more so I said look alive to, you know, 2025. I don't know. I don't feel like moving it down. I'll tell you that.
You wake with the stitches over both your eyes and deny me my body and all earthly delights. It's you are afraid of what everyone is made of. Time.
I love this video, even though I have to really work on remembering camera sideways for YouTube, camera upright for Instagram. But other than that, I think this is a really good video. I'm going to put it at the top tier. Tying in my process to what your process could look like. You just have to start, you know, you just got to start doing the little bits and pieces, and then it turns into a bigger piece, and then you you just work through it. And we are almost done, friends. We are almost at the end. So really quick, let me just say thank you again for watching this video. The next couple that will eventually make its way to the internet. I don't plan to ramble this long. I hopefully won't be in my car. But I do hope that this provided you some insight. By the way, if you're curious, I am in a better mood today, but it's definitely like a week later. A week after I started this, so.
Yeah. 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 Hell motherfucking yeah. Yeah. Gotta need a Baker booming out the 87 Buick. Stepping in some Pumas, but this Molly got me booted. Hanging with my money, talking to it like it's human. Nigga, play me like a square. I spin the block like it's a Rubik's. She frightened by my diamonds, how I'm shining. Stanley Kubrick. Drip like Alex Mack. I spent them racks and turned to fluid. Pockets looking nauseous, blowing money like it's mucus. Told my nigga, get it loser. Let's go shooting like it's clueless. Money tall like Iron Giant. Need a hanger for these racks. Fuck the beef, it's crunch time. Turn them niggas to a pack. Black and white diamonds, man, my wrist should be on.
Even though we're finishing with the bottom tier video, it is a feel good bottom tier video, you know. It's cute, but it's not totally relevant, sort of like the Twilight Zone video. Once everybody else has finished going through their Spotify Wrapped, it's kind of a wrap, you know. There was a call to action that did not get picked up because it was way too far at the end of the video, hoping that people would care to watch my entire Spotify Wrapped, which it wasn't the Wrapped, it was like my playlist and how that contributed to my Wrapped. So just keep that in mind, folks, okay? Sometimes they don't want the rada, and you got to respect that.